out of the box, out of the wall, whatever you want to call it, we have, got it, but wrong way, Angels and Demons. So I'm going to watch the extended cut again. Again, you're thinking, Chase, what about the 4K version? Well, I do on the 4K version, but they decided not to put the extended cut on the 4K disc. So I'm like, am I really going to just not watch this version, which is a good 10 minutes longer? So it's not as ridiculous as Da Vinci Code, which is like 30 plus minutes longer. 10 minutes doesn't make the movie better. Let's find out. So Angels and Demons, what is this one about? Pretty simple premise. Tom Hanks is asked to find these 4 cardinals that have been taken by the Illuminati. Yes. Kid Cudi. Yes. Kanye West. They took the cardinals, and we gotta figure out where they're at and who is in this Illuminati. So, do you like this film? Again, this is just like the Da Vinci Code, but instead of doing more of let's do some research, this goes more on the action level. And either you're gonna like it or you're not. And to me, it's on the same level of the Da Vinci Code, but it's very different style of storytelling. So, when we talk about the positives, of course, Ron Howard and Tom Hanks' fantastic job behind and in front of the camera. I did watch the special feature for this one, and I have to give a props to the production designer and the people making the sets for this one. Absolutely freaking bonkers. Because probably the Catholic Church is like, nah, we don't want you filming in the Vatican and stuff like that. So what they did is rent this huge ass parking lot in LA, like 20 acres of parking lot, and they made their own sets. And to me, that is the fascinating part of movie making, is making these sets. Like, just awesome. That's all I gotta say. It's just freaking awesome with the production design. And when it comes to the action with this one, it is a lot more bam, bam, thank you, man. More gunplay, more blood, more explosions. Even though the final explosion is pretty cool, the end itself is just so bananasly bonkers that it kind of takes me out of this movie. Especially like with the Da Vinci Code, where it kind of plays it safe. I'm going to play it safe. They want to be kind of more realistic, down to earth, while Angels and Demons does take it up a notch of like, whoa, antimatter, what are we doing? And the whole story of this one is science versus religion, which is a very interesting twist on it. So like I said, I can't not just, I love the production design. I like what they did with this movie. They kept it, fast-paced. Ewan McGregor does a good job. Tom Hanks does a good job. Stellan Skarsgård does a good job. These Skarsgårds are everywhere now. They're just bonkers of the father, the sons, the son of the sons. They're freaking everywhere now. But if you like the Da Vinci Code, you're going to like this one. I do feel like if you thought the Da Vinci Code was okay, you're going to like this one a little bit more, because it is a little bit more fast-paced and 30-ish minutes less. So when we're talking about the negatives, to me, it is the ending. The antimatter in McGregor parachuting down from the heavens. What the fuck was that? I mean, going throughout the movie, you're like, okay, you got to save these cardinals, which it is also unbelievable where you have to go through this traffic because they're trying to get a new pope, and you only have an hour to go to each location. That's also very unbelievable. At least make it like 2 hours, like every other hour we're going to kill a cardinal instead of every hour, because when you're going from point A to point B to point C to point D, and like I said, there's traffic everywhere. They're trying to figure out who the new pope is going to be. So there's so many news organizations, so many people from different countries want their country to be represented as the pope. You can't have them going to point A to point B in 1 hour every single freaking time. And they're like, it's been 15 minutes, and Tom Hanks is standing there. And 15 minutes happen. Like, what the fuck? So the timeline in this movie is completely bonkersly off, as well as the end. Ewan McGregor, being the Rambo of coming down from the heavens out of the helicopter. It's like, what the fuck is going on? But it is still a fun little movie to watch, where you're like, okay, good scenery, good people in front of the camera, good people behind the camera, great production design. And I'm a sucker for good artwork. And like I said, and there's a thumbs up for good artwork in this movie. But overall, Angels and Demons, it's a fine, sequel to this movie. I saw it before, saw it again just now. It's a serviceable movie. It's something, could I watch again? Yeah, because of the history of them going through these different cities. And this one is focused on Vatican and Rome. So it's a little bit more contained, unlike Da Vinci Code. But, good times all around. So Angels and Demons will receive a 3 out of 5 with Futons. It goes at 60%. I'm giving this one a tad bit over Da Vinci Code, maybe because of the story itself. I found a little bit more interesting and more fast-paced. Just the whole Jesus Christ, Mary Magdalene, having a bloodline, it just didn't sit right with me. But let's see what the critics' news scores gave Angels and Demons. So the critics like this one better. The audience is giving it the exact same. 37 critics with 259%, and a 57% with the audience score of 250,000 critic consensus. Angels and Demons is a fast-paced thrill ride and an improvement on the last Dan Brown adaptation, but the storyline too often weavers between implausible and ridiculous and does not translate effectively to the big screen. Like I said, I've never seen read a Dan Brown book, so I can't tell you what is better, whatever. It is what it is. So 60, 57, 37. Chase Lock with the Blue Futon. Like, comment, subscribe. Let me know things Buton told you. Buton, think about a great day. And I'm just going to say, I love every single one of you. However, studios, if you're going to put it in 4K and you have different versions, put them both on a 4K disc. It's just the right thing to do. And of course, last one, Inferno. And I've never seen that one. So we will find out.